Okay, here's the stereo I bought for the road track van. Okay, this is what came with it. Okay, got this. But yeah, so you got the screen, it's mounted on there. Okay, it's already in. Base. Okay, so this is what I want to show. So there's two. This is the cable for the backup camera. It comes with a backup camera right here. There's the backup camera. Okay, comes with two USB cables to put in the dash somewhere, which connect right in the back, right about there. They both connect right there. Okay, and of course it's got a GPS antenna, which I'm probably just gonna mount right there on the inside once it's connected. So yeah, so that's it. So they give you two cables. Okay, there's one, so you can see these are the same plugins. Okay, the only difference is you only have to use one of them. Okay, so either you use the one where you make your own connections, or if it has that kind of plug in your car, you can go ahead and use this one. And there's three cables here. Okay, so key 1, key 2, and reverse camera. Okay, and there's key 1. Okay, so key 2 and key 1. And of course you have your other cable if you have already this kind of cable in there. So I'm going to go ahead and check on the van and see if I have this type of plug. So I'm going to go and check. I'm going to go pull the radio out, see if I can get it out with these keys, and see if it's that kind of plug. Okay, let's go out there and find out. Okay, I'm in the road track, and that's where the stereo is going to go in. I've already taken off the little decor plate, and I'm going to pull the plate up here. Okay, there's the plate, and now I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it out. Okay. Oh, it's mounted in there. I got one screw here and one screw down here. I have to take out. Okay, let's go ahead and take them out. So we'll bring this harness in the house and see what we can do. Okay, should all be the same colors. I'll see what we can do with that. Okay. There it is, all soldered up. Let's go try to install this. Okay, so I got this USB to C, and we're going to drill a hole right here, and these are going to go in here, and that's going to be for the radio setup, which is still in the house. Is going to plug into here. There's the ground, the antenna. So I'm going to drill a hole right here. Hopefully this one's big enough. Looks like 1 inch, 3/4. I might try to find a one size bigger. We'll have a look and we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead with it. Should fit. I'm going to try it. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're going right. Okay, so I got the cables for the 2 USB ports hooked up, and there. Okay, now it's time for the radio. Okay, and of course I'm gonna okay, so there it is, the two 2 USB ports. Gonna hook up to the radio. Okay, there's the 2 connections. Already made all the wirings. Probably seen it on the video before I did this. And of course, now I got to go all the way across here, up here, and across all the way to the back for the camera. So for now, I'm just going to run the wire across here for the camera and bring it up here, and we'll go from there. Because I have to pull back here. I have to pull the air conditioner out because I'm going to change it. So once I get the air conditioner out, I'll be able to run the wire towards the back, and that'll be it. There we go. Okay, so this is the backup camera cable. Okay, and I'm running it. You can see it right here. That's it there. I'm running it all the way across there so that I can bring it up to here to go all the way to the back. So it's in there. First I'm gonna go, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put a cable to this to make sure that I have a cable going to here too, and that's gonna go behind here downwards. So we'll get a piece. Okay, there's the stereo, and there's the wires going for the backup camera, which are going to go in the back. So I'm just going to tape up. There's a couple of, there's a USB setup. Okay, C ports. Okay, and the cables are right here. So I'm going to tape them up right here, so that they don't vibrate loose or anything like that. So that's the connection there, and there's all the cables connection. Antenna is connected in the back. I put an antenna and a GPS antenna, which is gonna go in and mount on the top here, and on the metal. I'm gonna put it on the metal inside there, and then we have to put the dash back together. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and tape those, and of course I'm going to tape the yellow cable for the backup camera so that that doesn't vibrate loose or anything like that. Okay, we'll keep you posted what's going to happen once I get this all back in. Here we go. Okay, so I'm still doing my installation here. Okay, and what I did is I put a small switch right there, okay, which is going to be, it's going to be right here like that, and it's going to be to activate the backup camera. So I put a backup camera on. Okay, there you go. It's going to go in the back, so that's going to be to activate the backup camera. See if I hit, see there's the switch there. Okay, watch what happens when I hit it. There, the camera goes out. So hit the switch, camera goes on. So instead of putting it on the reverse, it's going to be hooked up so that I can turn the backup camera anytime I want with a switch, instead of having it on the reverse power. So that's how I'm going to hook it up. And it's pretty much just got to crimp that, and everything is ready to go back in. All right. Okay, so I'm in my van, my road trek, and we're going to be installing the CarPlay stereo, okay, which is going to go in here, right in this location. I'll film a little bit more once I get her in there. I'll keep going. But this here is the connection. I have to solder all these wires together right here. Okay, they're all pretty much soldered in. That's the new connection for the stereo. right there, there's two USB that go into that radio, and I put in a two C's right there. Okay, that's going to be hooked up. And the reason why this is all off is because I had to run a wire all the way up here. Okay, and there's the cable right there. Well, that's going to be for the backup camera, which is going to go all the way back to the back of the van. Okay, and of course the backup camera is usually hooked up to your backup lights, so that goes on when you put it in backup mode. Well, what I did, I put a little switch here, okay, and this here, this right here, okay, this is for the backup camera into the CarPlay radio. That's pretty tight. Okay, so take the tape off it. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, and we're going to put it right up in the dash here. There we go. Okay, so there. So put it there. Okay. And of course, we'll try to get this in there like that. Now, the two USB ports. One's got, so they both have, one's got more 6 wires, so that one goes in here, plug it in, and the one with 4 wires goes in here. There you go. And now I'm going to hook up the main control for the radio. That goes in here. Make sure it's really good. Push down on it a bit more. There we go. Okay. There. That should be good. That should be pretty good. Okay. And one for the backup camera, which goes right here. Oh, turn it around. Goes right here in the bottom. And that's it. Okay, so everything is hooked up, and of course this is for the backup camera too. Okay, which goes in there. Now let's go ahead and plug these in. It goes here, and the other one goes right in here. Okay, so let's make sure that the wires off to the side here. It's gonna go side there too. And there we go. There we have it. Okay. there's the new radio. So the thing is, well, let's pull this out there so we can have a clearer view. There we go. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Oh, you can see me in there. Yeah. Okay, so there she is. I got the new stereo CarPlay in the van. Okay, the road trek van. Okay, so it's installed, and I also installed 2 C ports. Okay, okay, so you can plug in your phone and charge it right from here. So there you go. So you'll be able to charge 2 phones at the same time. Okay, and I'll turn the key on just to see it go on. There you go. There you go. So it turns on. The music. Okay. Music will play. Okay. Go back. Turn the radio on.
Country, Vltava.
There's the radio goes on.
Flows through the Czech Republic.
Back out.
That's how it was published by its Czech publisher with the name Vltava in
And of
1874.
course, you can
However,
go to